Here we go. Sharpening the saw. This is one of Stephen Covey's, 7 principles of the successful people. And here's the thing, sharpening your saw. How many times, all of you out there, have said, I'm busy, I'm too busy. I haven't got time to learn that, I haven't got time to read that. And yet, you're prepared to work for 40 years to end up on a pension that's 40% of what you can't flip and well survive on anyway. Because most of you, yes, you're in debt. You may have the car, you may have the house. I've been there, didn't own any of it. If you think you own your own house, if you haven't paid for it outright, the bank owns it. It's the car. Is it a lease car? Is it a company car? Or do you own it? Great for you if you do. You know you can double whatever you're doing. Any of it. You can double it without doubling the effort. Without doubling the effort. I want you to take your time, get on board if you're not already on. And for those of you who are already on board, oh my goodness, we've had over 1,000 registrations. I am not kidding you. This is going to be mental. People are so wanting this. So we've got the link up there, down there, depending on what platform you're looking at this. Are you coming in? Let me tell you a wee story about the sharpening your saw. So there's a wee man. It's the way I tell them, by the way. Anybody who's old enough will know who that's come from. So it's the way I tell them. So there's a wee man and he's going for a walk and he cuts down trees for a living and he's got all the equipment. And he passes this other guy who is literally sawing away on this tree. He says, my goodness, how long have you been working on that? And he says, 5 hours. And I've got to cut it down today. Well, why don't you stop a while? I've got all the equipment here. If you want to stop a while and rest, and I'll help you sharpen the saw, and then, the tree will be cut down in an instant. What did the man who was sawing the tree say? Sorry, I haven't got time for that. Would you like to make time? Because if we can change things over the next 3, 6, 12, 18 months, you put all your effort in, throw yourself forward, take that action, push yourselves to the limits of your mental courage. I don't want you to work harder, just want you to work smarter. And when we follow the success principles, that's sharpening your saw. But you got to sharpen it every day. It's a mental muscle. All of this personal development is a mental muscle. Your imagination is a mental muscle. And if you say to me, actually, that doesn't work, that's just all daydreaming, putting all your vision board on the board and everything. Well, let me tell you, why don't you put a little picture of the devil there and see in 90 days what's going on. And most people will go, no way, not doing that. So why don't you believe that this works if you believe that the negative stuff does? I am going to do some love punches this week. You're going to be on here. You really are. I want to wake you up. I'm going to be waking up 1,000 people. And if I wake you up, then you will wake somebody else up. You know what I want you to wake up to? Is how flippin' brilliant you actually are. Get yourself registered if you're not registered. And if you are registered, make sure that you have downloaded your workbook because you're going to be doing homework. Yeah. Not for me, for you. And here's another thing. Don't believe a word I say. Don't. But don't reject it either. Take it, internalize it. What's the one thing out of even just this video here that you caught hold of? Because that's for you. That bit's for you. It's just one bit in this video, and I want you to contemplate it. Contemplate it till tomorrow. Message me, talk to me. Tell me what you heard. Stop keeping this to yourself because you know what? You see it in a different perception. Somebody else will see it in a different perception. You could change somebody's life by commenting in my group, on commenting on this post. Yes, you with your questions. Even some of you have got the answers because it's worked for you. Share, because you can change somebody's life by commenting. Listen, got a following of probably around, I don't know, is 30,000? And what if you commented on one person? Something changed for them. Imagine that you could have that power. You are that powerful. Your words are your wand. You may as well say abracadabra and then speak, because you're that powerful. I'll see you in there. 7 o'clock tonight. UK time, 2 p.m. American time, EST, should I say. Links up there, down there. Make sure you've got your workbook. Download it. I'll see you then.